Take a look at the following sentences. In these sentences, there are words or expressions which are used to show emotion or attention. They are called interjections. We are done discussing nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjectives, conjunctions, and prepositions. Now we're going to proceed to the last part of speech, which are interjections. Based from its definitions, an interjection is a word or phrase that writers use to express emotion, exclaim, or to command attention. Let's take a look at the difference. In the first sentence, she loves K-pop. In the second sentence, ew, she loves K-pop. So using an interjection in the second sentence, a person can convey feelings that may sometimes be neglected in a sentence. The word interjection comes from the Latin words inter, which means between, and jecere, which means to throw. So an interjection is a word that you throw in between sentences or thoughts to express a sudden feeling or emotion. Some interjections can stand alone like this. They can also appear at the beginning like this. Or they can be situated at the end of a sentence like this. This time, let us discuss the different types of interjections. The first type are adjectives. Some adjectives can be used as interjections. In the following examples, great, sweet, and good are adjectives which are used as interjections in the sentence. The second type are nouns or noun phrases. Some nouns and noun phrases can also be used as interjections. In the following examples, hello, congratulations, holy cow are examples of noun or noun phrases which are used as interjections in the sentences. The third type are the short clauses or multi-word interjections. Some interjections consist of more than one word. In the following examples, the underlined words are multi-word interjections that are used in the sentences. The fourth type are sounds. Some interjections are words from sounds. In the following examples, the underlined words are interjections which came from sounds. The last type are expressions. Interjections can also be expressions such as yes, no, indeed, and well. The following examples, the underlined words, are expressions which are used as interjections in the sentences. Now let's take a look at other examples of interjections. Depending on the emotions being conveyed by a sentence, interjections can be expressed in a variety of ways. Since interjections convey different kinds of emotions, there are also different ways to punctuate them. For expressing strong emotion, An interjection can be followed by an exclamation point. In these examples, an exclamation point is used at the end of the interjections to express a strong emotion or feeling. In expressing a mild or weak emotion, interjections can be followed by a comma, period, or ellipses. In these examples, comma, period, and ellipses were used after each interjection to express a mild or weak emotion. And the third one, for expressing disbelief, uncertainty, or a question, the interjection is followed by a question mark. In the following sentences, a question mark was used after each interjection to show disbelief, uncertainty, or a question. Take note that an interjection inserted into a sentence always requires a punctuation before or after it. Now, take a look at the meaning of the most common interjections. In conclusion, interjections are used to express emotions or sudden bursts of feelings. They can express a wide variety of emotions such as excitement, joy, surprise, disgust, and many more. It is often difficult to express emotions in the written language, and without interjections, it might otherwise be impossible. So through interjections, the writers can express their emotions or feelings. Lastly, interjections are commonly used in informal language than in formal writing. Although it is usually used or expressed in speech than in writing, it should be used minimally.